You might be wondering, why would we ever need this modulus operator? Consider this problem. Write a segment of code that tests whether a number is even or odd. We'll solve this with our three-step approach. Describe our plan in English, write it in AP pseudocode, and then write it in Python. The program will be able to tell if a number is even or odd. This requires dividing the number by 2 and outputting the remainder of the division. But why? Even numbers are divisible by 2. If the remainder is 0, that means 2 goes into the number evenly, so it's an even number. If the remainder is 1, that means it is an odd number. In AP pseudocode, let's begin by assigning a variable to represent the number to be divided. So here we're going to save 4 into this new variable num. Test is going to be another variable, and we're going to save the results of this calculation into test. So this is our new number, num, mod 2. So modulus returns the remainder when you divide your variable num by 2. Then display test, in this case, will print out 0, but it could also print out 1, depending on what you initially set num to. In the example above, test will have a value of 0, because 2 goes into 4 evenly and there's no remainder. Therefore, a result of 0 implies that num is even, and it's true. 4 is an even number. Finally, in Python, the code segment would look like this. Test it out in your IDE. So we have num equals 4, test equals num modulus 2, print test. So it's 0. Our program works. Let's code it again. Num equals 4, test equals num modulus 2, print test. So run that, and it prints a 0. Now let's make this 5, which is an odd number, and we get a 1. Let's try giving num a different value, such as 7. So all we've changed here is this number, 7. And this is going to print out 1. 7 divided by 2 will have a remainder of 1 because 2 does not go into 7 evenly. Therefore, a result of 1 implies that num is an odd number, and it's true, 7 is an odd number. The previous program could have also been written like this, with this compound operator. Modulus also has the shorthand modulus equals. With this approach, there is no need to have a second variable. The variable num is set equal to 7, then the result of 7 modulus 2 is stored in num and then printed. The output would still be 1, implying that num is still an odd number.